What's good, Nation? Welcome back to another video. So today we're gonna break down some of the cool features we have in EAFC Mobile from the beta. So we'll do a whole series of a bunch of them, just focusing on kind of one feature at a time. And the first one we're gonna look at today is gonna be the power shots and some of the new skill moves in FIFA Mobile. So first of all, if you're looking to change skill moves, you need to go into your club here, and then you can go into team editing, and that's going to allow you to pick new skill moves for your squad. So there are a few new skill moves that you can have. I do think the flick up jog is actually new because they used to have flick up, but flick up jog actually seems a little bit more effective than the previous ones as well. But the two ones I really want to look at here are going to be knock on and hard stop, and I also want to try out the Elastico. Now this one is going to require that we have 5-star skill moves on there. We do have 3 players on the team that can do that. All right, so we start this off here. So again, when you want to do the skill moves, you can see how many skill moves you can do based on the directions on the sprint skill button that are highlighted there. So right now we can only do 3 of them. One of them is going to be the knock on one. So you can see here, really effective move just to open up some space there, get into that room, and then we can power shot it by swiping right on the shoot button. So again, the power shot is a pretty effective thing for shooting from long range. It is a bit less effective when you're further out. It's actually really effective when you're close in on the keeper as well, to just kind of drive it in the back of the net. I feel like it is a little bit of just kind of like it feels really fancy, and that part I really like about it. But we go in here again, the hard stop. This is the nice one there, because when you're going up, if you want to get into kind of close dribbling, see the play a little bit better, you can use the hard stop move there to basically slow up the play. It used to be what you would do if you sort of double tapped on the skill stick button before, and then again, once you get some room there, go with a hard shot. It slows it down. Get some room there, hard shot, again, taking it on net, but Ederson is going to be a good goalkeeper to get past. All right, so again, we can knock it on to get some room here. So going with this one, brings it into some space, and then Royce from far out, right into Pogba. Pogba with the shot. All right, so we can go in here, we can knock it on here, so we can do a knock on hard stop right there to get the room, take the shot. But as you see, if you're not angling it properly, those shots can really go very wild on you. So you do want to kind of make sure you're aiming it when you go through there as well. As Griezmann tries to pick this ball up here, good effort there from Griezmann. Marco Reus looking for this one. So we do our hard shot, again too high, so we got to back off a little bit. All right, so the first one that I want to look at here is going to be the knock-on. So you can see Pogba here can do all 4 skill moves here. So we can do all the different skill moves when we have them, because he does have, I do like that Elastico as well. That is definitely a very fancy skill move to use there. So kind of a fun little skill move to go with that one. But the knock-on here, you can see it's really good at sort of opening up space. Obviously, if you're making a run down the wing, it's going to be really effective there, just to sort of clear up that space. Very similar to the heel-to-heel, as you can see. But the difference going to be between this one is I think it kind of allows you to sort of sprint off the ball a little bit better than the heel to heel. And we can see this if we go out to the wing here. Ziyech with some room on here, and he's going to be able to kind of get past the defenders, looking to sort of get into the box, some quick speed into the box. A little bit of play there from him as we move that ball, get ahead of the defense. And then again, just to get some space into the middle of the box here. So you can see we have that room, get the shot, go for the fake shot for some extra room, and power shot it into the net. The next skill move I want to look at here, after we make some space here, get that room going, you can also go in and you can use the hard stop. The hard stop, obviously a really good one to kind of switch to some close dribbling action. If you played in the previous FIFA mobiles, that's basically the same thing as double tapping on the skill stick there. It allows you to kind of find some open space and then basically get into a good position to sort of get past them. So you can come to a direct stop right there on it as you're moving forward. That allows you to get some extra space, get some room, take the shot, and try and get the goal. Again, going down the wings, Ziyech is going to push this ahead of him. Get that space. We'll use the hard stop to get that stop in room. Wait for Bellingham to make the challenge there. Get the shot in the middle, and here we go with our power shot here. So you swipe right on it, and you can see there it does delay it a little bit there, so you do have to have kind of that wind up time. It slows it down, so you want to be sure that you have that space before you try and take the shot. The other thing you can do with the hard tackle is you can actually just like save it up as well too. So you can just have your players going in for a hard tackle. You don't have to kind of swipe right when you want to do it. You can actually hold it down and have them kind of go in for that hard tackle right away. So you see there on defense, that's the power shot angle there. So you kind of do get that extra time to sort of play around with the ball there as we go and put it right back to Son. But good save. Ziyech makes them both miss on that one. We'll get a little hard stop so we can get that space there. And here we go. Griezmann with the shot. Oh, Griezmann with the fake shot. I do wish you could switch the direction of it because I always do the opposite. I just feel like it's going to be a right swipe, you know? All right, so again, we got the power shot here. So you do want that space to get it off. But when you find that room and you can get past the defender, it is a very nice shot to finish. It does take some practice to sort of get that, but you can see when we got in there, we go with it. You swipe it to the right, and that's going to take the power shot. So again, you can power shot from wherever you want as long as you're in the other half, and you can go with there. So we can take it from far out too. Obviously not as effective the further out you go, but all you have to do is just slide right onto that shoot button, and that's going to allow you to do the power shot. So the one big thing about it is it does slow it down a little bit when it happens, and so what's going to happen is when it slows it down, it might give the defender maybe a little bit of kind of more reaction time when they're going through it. So you do want to be careful that you have that space to work with when you go with the power shot. So there you have it, some new power shots and skill moves in EAFC Mobile. What are you most excited for to see in this one? Let me know in the comments below, but it's been an absolute pleasure as always. Thank you for checking this out. Stop by, Stop D.